Imagine this, it's the 1980s in America. College students are buried in books, cramming for exams. Truck drivers are pushing through endless night shifts. Wall Street brokers, running on 4 hours of sleep and pure adrenaline. Their fuel? Coffee. Maybe a soda. Energy drinks, as we know them today, barely existed. But thousands of miles away, in a small Thai town, life looked very different. A young boy named Chaleo Yoovidhya was growing up in poverty. His parents were Chinese immigrants who sold fruit and raised ducks in the market just to get by. No fancy education. No business degree. Very little money. But what Chaleo did have was persistence and curiosity. He eventually found work as a salesman for a pharmaceutical company. Day after day, while selling antibiotics and tonics, he noticed something important. Workers, drivers, laborers, all complained of the same problem, fatigue. That simple observation would change his life. In the 1970s, Chaleo decided to do something bold. He wanted to create a drink, not for athletes, not for celebrities, but for the working class. A simple solution for people who needed energy to keep going. So he started experimenting. The result was a syrupy, non-carbonated tonic loaded with caffeine, taurine, and vitamins. He called it Krating Daeng, which means Red Bull in Thai. Truck drivers loved it. Shopkeepers stocked it. Street vendors sold it by the crate. It became the go-to drink for anyone needing to stay awake on long nights. But outside Thailand, almost no one knew it existed. And then, fate stepped in. In 1982, an Austrian businessman named Dietrich Mateschitz was on a work trip to Thailand. Jet lag hit him like a brick wall. A friend handed him a bottle of Krating Daeng. Dietrich took a sip. Within hours, he felt alert, sharp, and energized. And one thought burned in his mind. Why doesn't the rest of the world know about this? That moment sparked one of the most powerful business partnerships in history. Dietrich tracked down Chaleo. Together, they founded Red Bull GmbH in 1984. Chaleo brought the formula. Dietrich brought the marketing genius. And here's where the story gets interesting. Dietrich realized something crucial. If you want to sell in the West, you don't just sell a drink. You sell a lifestyle. So instead of marketing Red Bull as a tonic for truck drivers, he rebranded it as the drink of energy, action, and adrenaline. Think about it. Coca-Cola sold happiness. Pepsi sold pop culture. But Red Bull? Red Bull sold adventure. The company threw its weight behind extreme sports, music festivals, and wild stunts. They didn't just buy commercials, they created events. Cliff diving competitions. The Red Bull Air Race. Snowboarding championships. And of course, the unforgettable moment when Felix Baumgartner jumped from the edge of space, breaking the sound barrier with Red Bull's logo on his suit. Red Bull didn't just sponsor sports. It became the sport. And the world noticed. By the 1990s, Red Bull dominated Europe. By the early 2000s, it broke into the United States and became a cultural phenomenon. Gamers. Students. Athletes. Partygoers. Everyone wanted that slim blue and silver can. Today, Red Bull sells over 11 billion cans every year in more than 170 countries. Its revenue surpasses $10 billion annually. It's not just a drink, it's a global icon. Chaleo, the poor boy from Thailand, became one of the richest men in his country before passing away in 2012. Dietrich Mateschitz became a billionaire many times over, one of Europe's wealthiest men, and a marketing legend. Their story is proof that success isn't always about money, education, or privilege. It's about spotting opportunities, forming the right partnerships, and daring to dream bigger than anyone else. So, the next time you see a can of Red Bull in a store, remember this. It's not just an energy drink. It's the story of a boy who sold fruit in a Thai market, a jet-lagged Austrian traveler, and a partnership that turned fatigue into fortune. And that is how Red Bull gave the world wings.